What is going on, Canes fans and my college football family? The weekend is over, right? Bit of a bummer. It's a Sunday night, but at least we've got some virtual football. And hey, look at the bright side. It's yet another day closer to kickoff of the actual, real college football season. A couple more weeks, y'all. We are right there. We really have truly almost made it this time. Today is one day closer. We're even closer now than we've ever been so far this year. We're closer than we were yesterday. We were closer than hey, right? Come on, I'm trying to be positive here because I know the weekend's over. A bit of a bummer for some people, right? We got an exciting matchup tonight for multiple reasons. For a few reasons that are kind of bad. If we're being honest, a few Canes fans are a little bit worried about what the future holds for this team. Unfortunately, late. Stop screaming. It's going to be all right. Okay? It's a video game. It's going to be all right, Coop. It's going to be all right. I'm still a little flustered over all that. We'll talk about it. We will talk about what happened. I want to give some shout-outs to everybody who is here bright and early. Also want to give a big shout-out to the sponsor of tonight's stream. It is brought to you by Prize Picks. And also, happy early birthday to Patty and Cornelius. Got birthdays this week. Patty is Friday. Cornelius is Thursday. Make sure to give some happy early birthdays. Maybe we'll be live. They might be out having like a birthday dinner or something though with, so we'll see. But we might be live, then we can actually tell them happy birthday on the day of. The real deal, Salty Rand checking in the building. Sergeant Sluggo. There's Cornelius. There he is. Who else we got? Orange and green blood in here. Nick Snyder. Canes #1 stunner says go Canes. Raymond says, Coop, let's get a BC smackdown today. I hope so. It should happen. It needs to happen. And we'll talk about how bad the Eagles really are. They're about where we expect them to be in real life. So, hey. Ronald checking in. Shogun, sorry you're late. You're right on time, my man. Right on time. Arthur, what's going on, man? He says, no Mensa, so in Luke, I trust. Go Canes, 38-17. I feel like that's not a bad prediction. I feel like that's pretty close to Arthur. That's probably about where I would be at, as a matter of fact. Dion in here on this Sunday night. Straight Street 6. Cypher says, no excuses. The first CFP title was won with a backup QB. So let's just talk about it. Right, Kyle? Let's just talk about it.
This is what it takes.
Because my work day is going to suck tomorrow. I'll be slaving out in the heat with a lot of jobs. Yeah, I mean, What's
up, Co-op?
Let's not even think about that yet, Kyle. Let's live in the moment. Let's enjoy some virtual Canes football instead. And we'll worry about that nasty, dirty W word tomorrow. Am I right? Dana Harris with the 5. Thank you, bro. I will sit you atop the throne. Let me know how your Sunday was. Mine was pretty good. Probably a little too relaxed. I should have worked harder. I mean, I'll be 100% honest. I don't know what it is, guys. It's like my brain. We'll kick off in T-5 minutes. My brain is wired in a way that, I'm self-employed. I work from home. My brain still says Sunday is a lazy day. Sunday is a relaxation day. And I never even really worked Monday through Friday jobs. I've been all over the place. I've dug ditches for a living. I've worked in retail. I've worked in the tech industry as a computer repair technician. I've done streaming. I've done janitorial work, cleaning medical offices overnight. I'm not the kind of person that's really had a ton of weekends off, Sundays off. I've worked a lot of Sundays, but something in my brain, is it because I live in the South? And especially in the South, right? It's the day of you're supposed to rest. It's a day of rest. Like, don't mow your yard on Sunday because the motor will blow up, right? That's what everybody says around here. So I don't know what it is. My brain just says, Coop, we're just going to chill today. And I'm like, no, we got to work. We got to grind. The football season's almost here. So I said all that to say I was a little bit too lazy today. I got to man up and I got to be honest about it and own it, Maynardville Kane in here says, let's get another one. Let's do it. Let's do it. Did I ever figure out the black screen issue? It appeared to just be a bug that popped up with my streaming software, and or a combo of that with something wonky with YouTube. Yeah, that's all I can really determine as far as I can tell. Yeah. Lance checking in. Saturday morning for work, Sunday for chilling. Yep. I'm with you. I'm with you. So, hey, let's recap. Let's talk about these big red outlined words that are in front of all of our faces here, mocking us. It's a big test, right? It's a big test because of that reason. The Canes are currently number 2 in the country. Keep in mind, tonight is the CPU simulated game, so my hands are off of the controller, and Virtual Mario Cristobal has been kicking some butt. Undefeated, have not lost a game. That doesn't mean that there wasn't any adversity that the virtual team needed to overcome. It had to come back against Florida State, had some issues against Pitt, but ultimately ended up winning those games. 11-0 means 8-0, obviously, in the ACC. Just beat Virginia Tech 47-31 in the rain at Hard Rock. And this is where the bad news comes in. In that Virginia Tech game, if you guys missed it, Darian Mensah dislocated his ankle. We're thinking, okay, bummer, yikes, late in the season like this. Okay, what's the damage? 8 weeks at least that Darian Mensah is out. 8 freaking weeks. So what does that mean? I don't know. That means he's definitely not going to play in the ACC championship game. Obviously, he's not playing tonight. Depending on how deep of a run the Canes can make in the college football playoffs, because they should be in it, I don't know. I don't really know how that affects this team, a team that has a stacked running back room, but you can't be one-dimensional. This is one of those things where it was almost like I know it's a video game, right? But it kind of did make you think, where you're like, oh, damn. So what does happen if Mensah were to go down? Not trying to put bad vibes out into the universe. I'm just saying things happen. They do happen sometimes, and we're relying so much on Mensah, just like we were relying so much on Carson Beck last season. So it will be kind of interesting. This is why I said good and bad. We wouldn't want this to happen in real life. Duh. That should go without saying. But what will this virtual team do with Mensah going down? Will it decide to lean on the run more? Because Nichols' stats in the game are not nearly as high as Mensah. Does it affect the game plan at all? It definitely would, probably in real life. So it will be kind of interesting to see how this plays out, and to see, we know Mensah is a great football player. He's been putting up big numbers in the virtual season. So it'll be very interesting to see how Miami responds. They should still beat up on a 5-6 Boston College team, am I right? Regardless of who's out there. Put Tony at quarterback. Put anybody out there. They should be able to whoop up on Boston College, but man, there's some big games coming up after this, and it's got you thinking about some things, right? Boston College, on the other hand, we want to look at the other side here. 5-6, 2-5, about what you would expect from Bill O'Brien. Again, Eagles don't have a lot going for them. Guys, they've lost 4 in a row. 4 losses in a row. They just lost to Syracuse 37-22. Fighting for bowl eligibility here. They got to beat Miami. They got to beat Miami if they want to go bowling. Yep. Hey, Lego NASCAR, I did want to say I appreciate you correcting me on my video, my season prediction video. You were 100% right, and I hope that you saw my reply. For some reason, you probably already saw it, so you've already heard me say this, but for some reason, people are going to see it as hate. I bet Cypher rolled his eyes, and he was like, oh, sure, Coop. Yeah, you're not bringing up that Ohio State went undefeated in the regular season in 2025. Believe it or not, that was not on purpose. I forgot, and for some reason, I thought Ohio State and Indiana played in the regular season, but that was the conference title game that they played, and Ohio State lost. So I remember them losing to Indiana, and then I don't know what, I had brain fart. But at the same time, I obviously don't want to give a whole lot of love or credit to the Buckeyes anyway, so it kind of sort of worked out. But that was a good catch. I just said it was a good catch. I need some stiff D tonight. That's true. Yep, that's true. T. Davis in here. Welcome in, bro. Good to see you, my man. We have not kicked off yet. We're about to kick off here in just a moment. So that's the recap. Canes trying to go undefeated in the regular season. How amazing that would be. But we got to see what's going to happen with Luke Nickel having to start this game and potentially the rest of the season, including the playoffs. So we'll find out. I will ask that if people pop in, if I could get help from just even a small group of people, because a lot of people are going to jump in and they're going to say, where's Mensa? What happened to Mensa? Why is Luke Nickel out there? And it's why I'm going to put big, bold letters that say Mensa out for 8 weeks. But sometimes, you know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say. But reading is not everyone's strong suit, I guess. And that's okay. All right? That's okay. Some people also are maybe just more observant than others. Okay, maybe it's not anything to do with being able to read well or not. You know? So just be prepared for a lot of people jumping in asking where the heck Darian Mensah is, because, well, that's our quarterback and we care about him even virtually. Yeah. Yep, you and Cypher. That's always who I think of. Yep. Kane up with a big prediction, 34-7. I mean, the defense should be able to hold these guys, right? Mensah don't play on defense. Slade the Hedgehog says 35-7. What's going on, Toasty? 12-0. Let's go. What's going on, Khalil? I don't see any reason to. Does Miami finally win its first ACC championship this year? I have that locked in, and I've actually put money on it, on Prize Picks. Yes, put my money where my mouth is. I have money on Miami winning the ACC in 2026. As a matter of fact, I did a whole video saying that's the minimum expectation for me. They should win the conference without a doubt. There's always some sleeper teams that pop up. Like, I think Cal will be a little bit better than I even gave them credit for. NC State could have a pretty good record. With their quarterback returning, I'm not a Dave Doran guy, but their schedule looks pretty easy. They could maybe be in the mix somehow. They could kind of sneak in there. Obviously, I see Virginia Tech as a bit of they're going to shock a few people. They're going to win at least 1 or 2 games that they should not have won. But I got Miami. It should be Miami. And then, you would normally, if you were ranking teams, you would say, okay, here's 1, here's 2, here's 3, here's 4. It's more like, here's 1, Miami, here's 2. Then 3, then 4, then 5, and so on. So I really think Miami is a couple of tiers above just about everyone else in the ACC, and I mean that. I mean that. It's not fandom, but we'll see. At the end of the day, the game's got to be played. And, of course, it's easy to talk myself into an ACC championship game right now. Of course, that's what I want. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. I feel pretty good about it, though. You need revenge on SMU? Oh, you got SMU and Miami in the ACC championship game. Okay. Yep. Yeah, I think it is time, though. I think it's time. What's going on, Bryce? Good to see you, bro. Let's get into it. Let's kick off. Serious question. Do you guys think Luke Nickel would be good enough to win us some games if Mensa were to go down? My thing is, because we're talking about real life, so let's pretend a hypothetical situation for just a moment, and it's not easy to do with something like this. If it happened late in the season like this, I'll be 100% honest, we're screwed. And that's not a hate thing. It's just, if you're going to have to put a new quarterback out there that doesn't have a ton of playing time under his belt, and his first games are game 12 and then conference title game and college football playoffs, I don't know. I don't know, man. That's a tough ask. And you got to think, okay, well, then what we bring these guys in, it's got to be next man up. But it's just made it kind of weird. It's not just a Miami thing where you keep bringing in these guys with proven production on a big NIL deal, so they're going to see the majority of the snaps. They're going to play. And then nobody else ever really ends up getting a ton of playing time. It just, I don't know. I don't know. I like everybody on the roster, so I hope no one ever takes that in a personal way or for me to say he's not a good football player. It's just, it would be a real bad situation to be thrown into the fire at game 12. Expectations. Imagine the expectations on his shoulders. You're 11-0. You got to keep the ball rolling. You got to keep this train moving. So I don't know, man. You got Miami and Louisville. What's going on, T Mills? 38-10. Let's do this thing, y'all. Let's do this thing. So I don't know. Personally, I would not have a ton of confidence. But we would see. We would see. How crazy would it be if they put Coleman in? I don't know. I mean, that would be crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's true. Yeah. Nickel practices against the UM defense daily. That's a fact. They'll have him ready. I mean, I would be right behind him, support him 100%, and we would just have to look at every game from a slightly different angle. You know, a little bit different skill set, different size. It is what it is, you know. So we'll see. We would see. Let's get it. Let's do it. Let's go. Final virtual game of the regular season. Soak it in, y'all. Good to see you, MS. It means a lot to me that you're here for the final game of the regular season. This is it, man. We've done this 12 times, counting tonight, in the CPU version. 24 times if you count the Coop one tomorrow. But 12 times we have come together as a family to watch the virtual Canes take the field. And tonight is the finale of the regular season. Again, thank goodness the Canes were good enough that there's going to be more football, virtual football to be played. But it's the finale of the regular season. It's time to see if they can go undefeated. It's time. Score predictions! Let's see him. Let's see him. I'm going to say
he'll bring it back from inside his 5.
34.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard
10.
line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19.
34-10 is what I got.
So the Miami Hurricane offense will take the field to get things started. Malachi Tony, every time he gets a chance to make a play, the entire
34-10 is what I got. Come on, Nickel. We believe in you, bro. Let's do this. What's going on, Beast Gamer?
A master at his craft performed today, and obviously nobody in the
35-17, 38-17. Okay, we're in the same round. 45-21.
I'm excited to watch him live.
You got to think for Nickel, exciting opportunity. The future still looks bright for the Canes. There's a ton of football ahead. Go out there and show what you're made of.
The tradition at the position at receiver at this school.
You know, there'd be people questioning, doubting, for sure.
This guy is the next one.
42-7 from Lego NASCAR.
Rides to the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Sets his feet. It's Nickel.
Okay, come on. Come on.
And he got smacked.
That's where it might hurt us a little bit, y'all.
And the Canes line up to punt it away. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory.
Should I specify on the Mensa out for 8 weeks? You guys think I should, or is it too much? If I do something like this,
takes the field for the first time in this game. And we've said many times,
it's taking up a lot of real estate on the screen. You know what I'm saying? Like, is this too much? I feel like we're breaking the immersion with that.
It was really impressive.
Yeah, I think it's too much. That's a lot.
It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So Elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against them and try to take advantage
Way
of
too
speed.
much
He's not gonna
time.
be big enough to
That's
match
not
up
cool.
physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast
Not
enough.
cool.
So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass.
Coaches look at this stat every
What about that?
single
Is that
football
fine,
game.
y'all?
How do you execute on 3rd down? And a lot of times,
That feels
man,
cluttered.
it's about being in position.
There's too
and
much down
making
there.
Plays, and that's exactly what he did. The right spot, breaking on the football.
Dang,
being
Tony,
physical,
go left,
setting
bro.
the tone in this football game.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
Okay, they're bunched up at the top of the screen here.
There's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive. It just feels
Quick
like
throws.
they've
Okay.
got to be able to put
Okay.
some points up on the board here.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's
All
down
right.
to 49. Hits inside. It's Fletcher. Breaks into the open.
I mean, at the end of the day, this is a
Offenses,
pretty
when they run these RPOs,
bad
they just
Boston
want to
College
come. The
team.
quarterback wants to make the read very
Like I
easy,
said,
very
anybody
clean.
should be able to
It's
go
your
out
job
there
as a
and
defense
put in some
create
work and have a
confusion,
decent game.
Speed up that process any way you can.
And this is good for Nickel because, I mean, the next game he plays in is the ACC Championship, right? So we need him to feel good about himself in this game. Really important.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. That completion will
Help your
take it
quarterback
across
out.
the 5-yard
You'll see a lot of
line.
yak.
Mark it at the 6.
Block
And the
downfield.
Canes
Come
have
on.
it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Beautiful call.
He works his way
Let's go.
ever closer, all the way
Come on.
down to the 1-yard line.
You got a good feeling about Nickel? I hope so, man. Obviously, a lot of hype coming in
Tries
as
to
a
get him to
recruit.
get it in. And he takes it inside.
Kane strike first.
Touchdown, Miami.
All right, good mix of some quick throws, making somebody miss, getting your butt upfield, and a good, strong run game that we knew was there. Let's go. All right.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the
Coop,
extra
you ever
point,
thought about
they
doing
get
a
the
StreamYard
first
room
7
for
of the
call-ins
game.
instead of a phone
They took
number?
it 68
I
yards
have.
on that drive,
Yeah.
and they capped it off with a
I've
1-yard
considered it.
plunge.
We'll see. We might play around with some things this season, potentially.
On the run from inside his own 5.
I use
Really
StreamYard for my
disciplined
Inside
job by the
Insight
coverage
series and
unit to
stuff.
get down there and make the stop
And I see what you're
behind
saying.
team.
Instead of people having to pick up, but nobody
BC
calls
has the ball
anybody
back,
anymore,
hoping for a party in the mines.
really, if you think
They
about
went
it.
3 and out on their first possession.
But
Now
call the
see if
call-in
they
show
can be more productive
if
this
you want to
time
win money.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes.
Who's number one? I
easy
forgot.
completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Finds his man. It's Green. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground.
I don't
he goes.
remember.
Only a pickup of a couple. To the air. It's McKenzie. Dumps it off in the flats.
Oh.
He's got enough to give Boston College the first down. Last completion, move the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again.
You think we're good, Kyle?
Straight ahead, it's Dickens.
Good to see you, Rich Fried, man.
Just willed his way for a couple.
Do it 2 lines flush on the left. I might do that where I leave it up there and then take it down.
First down, it's 2nd and 7.
Referee in here.
This time they'll throw it. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
No, sir.
3rd and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't.
Either way, we know the defense is going to play really well.
4th down's coming. Boston College will send out the punt team. This will be
Hey,
the
sounds
second
good,
time
Lego
they've had to
NASCAR.
kick it away.
Appreciate you, bro. I'm excited,
He'll
man.
try to make the catch in traffic. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Motion from the wide receiver.
I'll tell you two teams that I guarantee are not winning a national championship in 2026. I guarantee it. I'm going to make a note. I might make a whole video about it.
Long way to go on second down. The snap sets up the throw. He's got it.
I'm not going to lie. I thought that was picked.
And it was a completion, but they lost yardage. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet.
Two teams that are not going to win the Natty. Ain't going to happen.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw.
Oregon and Texas. What a catch from Lofton. Way to help out your QB right there. Good to see you, Chris.
Quick give. It's Fletcher. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the.
Oregon's not going to win the Natty. Texas ain't going to win it.
In a good spot here with second and short.
Not going to happen.
Just feeds the running back.
Brandon Morgan, if you're here, my apologies, but
he needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Churns into the pile. Can't get him to the ground. Such a big part to convert these.
Oregon is your pick to win it all? No, not to win it all. I mean, I'm sure they'll be in the playoffs, but
we'll need to check on that injured player. And the Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field.
Winning it all, I just can't see it.
Working the middle of the field, and it's complete.
Well, when we talk Miami and their ability to throw it, it all starts and ends with Malachi Tony and what he did on some of the biggest stages a year ago as a true freshman, right? He just had that game-breaking speed. You just want to find ways to get this young player the football because he's a home run waiting to happen.
Not to withhold information, Bryce, even though that's what I'm about to do.
And I can't tell you.
I think I'm going to make a video about it. I'm going to save my thoughts for the video.
The long stuff, the blocking, like the consummate pro. That kid came in as a freshman.
Everybody does. Here's who's going to win the Natty. How about we do here's who's not going to win it?
I can't wait to watch his steps to see if he continues to grow and get better. Because the start was at a high
guaranteed, you know?
One of the best in all of college football.
Guaranteed.
He's stopping. He's got enough to move the chain.
Indiana and Notre Dame not going to win it.
Motion from the wideout.
Okay. Oregon will lose in a New Year's 6 game against an SEC team.
Looking downfield, it's nickel. The throw.
That's it. I mean,
incomplete. They couldn't connect on second down.
Again, I would rather that happen now than the ACC championship game of the playoffs. Not saying it'll never happen in those, but.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Okay.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain.
We're going for it on 4th and 3. Look at the balls on Mario Cristobal. Dawson said, "Nickel, we trust you." Right here.
Throws to the wideout. He's got it. First down and more.
Damn, if that doesn't show you the level of trust that they have in Luke Nickel right there. Holy smokes.
They'll move the wide receiver.
I'm shocked. 4th and 3?
How about this on 1st and goal? The give to the wide receiver.
Okay. The virtual coaching staff has a lot of trust in Nickel, or they just wanted to give him a big opportunity to prove himself in a game. And he did just that.
It's discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone.
Okay.
5 yards.
You hate Miami, but I respect them. I appreciate that. We all got teams we don't like.
Defense couldn't quite hold
some more than others. Some maybe deserve it a little more than others as well. There's one team we can all guarantee everybody here absolutely hates and has zero love for, and that's the Florida Gators. Let's finish this drive.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Max got it on the screen.
Now we kick it probably, yeah.
Right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on 4th down. It's good, and that was dead solid.
Okay, 10-0.
And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
You think Notre Dame is the best team in the country, 100% unbiased?
Coming out with it, it's Addison.
Can we be friends even though we like different teams?
When he brought it out of the end
You don't
zone,
like them Gators, do you?
the 15. This drive will open from the 15.
I'm just kidding. I'm friends with George.
Sells the run, looking to pass. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football. And
Connor's a Florida State fan, I think.
Drops back. It's McKenzie. Finds his target. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately.
Tell him, Jim Bob. Yeah.
They need a huge.
You think Tom Harmon could be a good coach for us when we fire Norvell? No, I got someone else in mind.
He'll try to do it
If y'all really are serious about winning. Yeah, they're not going to be able to do much against this Canes defense.
Boston College lining up to punt this one away.
I know who Florida State should hire. There's one man for the job that would make the Miami-Florida State rivalry great again. They could have y'all in the mix. But Florida State fans don't want to hear it. You're a Canes fan. We don't want that guy. Okay.
He gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Oh, heck no, not Dion. No.
Makes the grab. It's Fletcher.
Fletcher breaking tackles. Manny? No. I said win. Not run it into the ground, Bryce.
Get it into his hands quickly. Let him go pick up the first.
Jimbo Fisher. Hear me out. Bring back Jimbo if you want to win.
Notre Dame and UF should lose every damn game.
Yep. Only thing that would make me happier than them losing every game they play is Miami winning a national championship. That's about it.
And there were no
Yep.
creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Second and long here.
Thank you, Dana. Appreciate the two.
He's looking to pass. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Fights off a defender.
Everybody's still expecting a win tonight, even with the Mensa injury. Where you're really going to see a lot of people pop in, and we're going to have a ton of eyes on this thing, I think, is the ACC championship game. When we know it's the second best team in the conference. And especially the playoffs. Yeah.
Before we move on.
92 Cell Block checking in on this Sunday night.
Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here.
Yeah, no, I don't want Florida State to hire Jimbo because, in a way, because I would rather them just keep Mike Norvell and we just keep beating them, obviously.
And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. A quick break in the action.
That would have been a pick six.
The injured Hurricane. That is a sophomore offensive lineman down on the play, and we hope he's able
But I
to
said
return
before,
soon.
can you imagine the
It's
hype?
fourth down, and
Jimbo
they'll
at
try
Florida
the field
State
goal.
again, while Mario's at Miami, and you have a Mario Miami versus Jimbo Florida State on a Saturday night, 8 p.m. kickoff, ABC, two top teams in the conference.
So to speak,
Yo.
but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
I can see that.
Return inside his 5. And good
I can
work
see
by
that,
the coverage
Marquise.
team to
Yeah.
get the return man down on the ground. The
Funny
Eagles
enough.
offense now ready to start the drive. Play action on
How
first
many
down.
wins do I think Florida State gets? I think they get, I'd have to look at their schedule, but they get,
This offense, man, they're going to have to figure
I'm closer
something
to
out.
like
This
6
is
or
already
7
getting out of hand, but they're going to
for
have
Florida
to protect
State.
their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success because right now they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Dropping back, it's McKenzie. Got there right as the
Boy.
ball did. Jarred
Man,
it
that
loose
guy
into third
can't
down.
throw.
Trying to pick up a first down.
Yeah, I agree, Raymond. They'll definitely make a bowl game.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds the tight end. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be fourth down.
Wait, I forgot. Is Boston College with New
Kick
Balance?
is in the air.
They are, aren't they?
Not a lot of room to make
Man, we
this
just
catch.
can't break that first
He's
tackle
brought
right there.
down, and
Make
he
the
looks
first
for
guy
room to
miss, and
return it, there wasn't much
let's
there.
stack up another 10 or 15 yards on those returns. Appreciate the sub, Dirty Shirt Records.
Snags it quickly on the left.
I want to see Nickel throw a deep ball in this game.
You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel.
We need to
corners.
see it at
Nickel
some point.
corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Third and short from the
Do I think
44,
Ashton Daniels
and
is
we
an
might
upgrade
be
over
trying to go for it on fourth down
Castellanos?
by what they call here.
We
They'll try to
fake.
move the sticks with Brown.
No, that was third down. I'm an idiot. That was
Tackled
fourth.
behind the line of scrimmage, and
Ignore
what a
me.
big third down stop by
I
this
think he
defense.
is an upgrade overall
Hunt
over
is on
Tommy.
its way.
Yeah. Do I think he's great? No. Do I think
And the
he'll
ball will
he'll
bounce
be
it to 4 and find
he'll
its
be
way
he'll be
into the end
okay.
zone for
He'll
a
be
touchback.
okay.
Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Tells to run, wants to pass. Finds a man
I want it
in the middle.
noted I did not say
His
good.
way to the
I said
41, and
okay.
there's plenty to get him a
An
first
upgrade
down.
over Tommy, yeah.
Boston
Yeah.
College right back to the line.
Did they beat
I know
Bama
one
again?
of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack
Really?
every area of the field. They
I-
have success when
so
they
I'm
throw
a
it
Canes
outside,
fan,
but
and
they're
I
really
have
good
a more
throwing to the middle of
positive
the field, too.
take on
Quarterback
Florida
has
State this
confidence.
season than a
There's
Florida
really
State
good
fan.
timing in this passing game.
Is
You
it
saw
just
right there
because
between
of
the QB
what Norvell
and
has
his
done to
intended
y'all?
target, getting that big catch.
Keeps it moving. It's Dickens. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in.
Look,
on
I'm setting my
midfield. It's
phantom
down
to
at
the
the
side,
48.
right? I get it.
They've
Oh, I totally
already
get it,
punted
Nicholas.
4 times in this game, and they're about to run
Big
the guy
third
out
and
there for a
3.
fifth time if they don't pick up the first down here. He's got first down yardage
Okay.
as they move it to the 44. Running inside, it's Dickens. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
I mean, we're still early.
A quick break in the action.
This
here
is
as
early
they
in the
tend to
second
the
quarter.
injured
13 to
Hurricane.
nothing is
So as they take a look at the
not a
injured
real
player,
big lead.
We'll take a timeout. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3.
gonna get Mike
They'll
and
ride it
Dabo
again.
fired.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
I don't know then. Would Florida
The
State
Eagles
fans
come
would
to the
be
line with a new set of
they wouldn't be
downs.
mad at Mario for that. They may be hoping that
Wide
happens. So
receiver going in motion.
that's an interesting situation to be in.
Off play action on first down. Still looking.
Oh
he's got
my
some space.
goodness. That's crazy.
He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
We all agree the Gators are winning 4 games. They think they're going 12 and
Give
0.
him a finish.
Summerall the savior.
This is what it
Got him
takes
looking run, but they're going to throw it.
to win you.
Thank goodness he dropped it.
Taking the hit.
If they can fix
And the
Ashton's
defense stopped him again
inconsistencies,
on
he will be
2nd
an
and goal.
upgrade over Tommy Armpunt. FSU has a weak goal line.
Wide
If
receiver
Norville
comes
goes
in
8 to
motion.
5, he
Looking
stays
to
one
throw,
more
it's
year.
McKenzie.
You think? Man, I don't know.
He gets there.
I don't know, Daddy Wolf. I can't
14-yard line.
I can't decide what they're gonna do with him.
Execution on offense right now, not able to get it done on first down, and now they're
I
giving
know
up
a couple
sack.
people
The head coach right now, you might wanna
that
think about
talk
a
to
timeout,
some
make sure your
people.
guys have their minds right.
Oh gosh, listen to me. That have things to do with Florida State, and I'm like, I don't know what's going to happen with Norvell. I'm not sure. I initially thought he couldn't save his job no matter what, but I don't know.
He's looking
3rd and goal.
downfield to throw. Perfect timing on the hit to
Couple
keep
big
him from
drops
making
from
the
them.
grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. It's good. He hit
Okay.
that one right
13-3.
down the middle.
Defense
Back
holds.
to within 10.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being
Appreciate
ready
you again,
and your
Daddy
field
Wolf.
goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
I think if they had the choice, if it seemed like he got them back on track, the problem is that's kind of subjective, I guess, right? What's back on track for Florida State?
On the ground, it's Fletcher.
8 wins?
Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
9, 10 wins. I mean, what do you have to do? Who do you have to beat? How many games do you have to win? Oh, they're bringing it. Come on. There we go. Test and nickel.
To the 40-yard line, that'll be a first down. The Canes racing to the line in the hurry up.
Well, it's a
Going
nice
on
job
this
snagging
city.
that pass. Miami has a tradition of
Happy
Heisman
Sunday,
Trophy
bro.
quarterbacks. I get that, but guess what? If you're going to win Heisman trophies, you're probably throwing to
Yeah, man, not good
wide
news,
receivers.
bro.
Let's
Happened
not
against
forget
Virginia
about all
Tech.
the great receivers the Hurricanes have had
You
as
think
well.
8
And
and
they've got
up
a
plus the
special
bowl
group
game?
this year. This
9
guy
win
right
minimum
here
to
is
be
one of
back
those
on track.
dudes. He can
But
beat
see,
you one-on-one with his speed,
and this is
and
fine.
he has
We're
really,
discussing
really
it.
good hands as
That's
well.
Miami fans saying.
They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough.
What do
to
Florida
pick up the
State
first
fans
down.
think? At the end of the day, it's the people, the higher ups. What do they think? But they're not really going to say. They're not going to come out and be like, hey, by the way, y'all, if Mike Norvell doesn't win at least 8 games, we're canning his ass at the end of 2026. So we're not really going to know. But can you really take him? Like if it looks, okay, you win 2, then you win more the next year, and then let's say, hypothetical, I know we're all going to laugh, if they came out and won 9, he took over the play calling again. Did they say, you know what, okay, you know what? Maybe we overreacted a little bit. In the moment, we deserve the right to be upset, but maybe we do keep him around again and see if he can, I don't know.
And that ball will sail into the end
I
zone
feel
for a
like
touchback.
Florida State fans, I cannot speak for them. I'll just say this last thing and I'll shut up about Florida State. If we had to freaking punt, it's 13-3 right now. I feel like Florida State fans have already made up their mind that they want him gone no matter what. They already hate him. So I don't know if they could, I don't know if he could win the Florida State fan base back. I don't know.
Hits inside, it's Dickens.
You know when someone gives you the ick and you decide you don't like someone, it's kind of hard then to change that mindset. And all of a sudden they're a likable person and you're all in again. I don't know. Wow.
It's complete on the right side.
Wow.
Finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
But the fans don't necessarily decide. They speak with their money, though. They're not buying the stuff. They're not going to the games.
Finally, this offense
Then their hand is
starting
kind of
to shake
forced.
the cobwebs and get things
What's going on,
moving.
Ham?
It's 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a short gain.
What happened to Mensa? Dislocated
Didn't get much
ankle
on
in
first
the
down
rain
and 2nd and 9.
versus Virginia Tech. What is going on?
Snaps it in the shotgun. Look out! Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9.
Big 3rd down here. Not in field goal range.
From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Doesn't
Ooh, you might go for it there.
to the first down.
No, they're going to kick the field goal. No way.
And they are sending out the field goal unit now. Thought they might spin that wheel of fortune on 4th and short, but they'll line up for the field goal.
Wow.
And this one is perfect. This is now a 7-point game.
Oh, buddy. Okay, offense is kind of stalled out for the Canes. Boston College seeing some success offensively. We got ourselves a 13-6 ball game late in the 2nd.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. They'll have another opportunity to extend this.
There we go, Tony.
Last time, David.
Really good blocking from Tony.
It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense obviously.
Oh, yeah.
They
I mean,
went
that's not
through
easy, Connor.
downs, that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7.
Oh, you don't want Norvell gone? So I said I can't speak for y'all, obviously, but it's just most of the fans that I talk to.
The Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to Brown. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw.
Quick throw. Man. 3rd and 11 here. We really need to keep this drive alive. I do not want to give it back to them with 2 minutes and 3 timeouts. Come on, Luke. Come on. There's a deep ball. And short. He had him open too. That's not good. That's a big difference in arm strength between Nickel and Mensa to be expected, I guess, but yikes.
And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. First play of this drive. Oh, pressure's coming.
Hey, you know how we roll around here. You guys are more than welcome to go back and forth in the live chat. I mean, we are 2 weeks out from week 0 games. We're there. We're practically there. So yeah, everybody's going to be right. We're chomping at the bit. We're ready to finally. Everybody's getting tired of the talking, I feel like. So we're getting to the point where we're a bit agitated, and that's good because it's almost here. There we go. But we know the games are about to be played. We know we're about to see who's for real. And that's exciting.
Punt is on its way. On the return.
Okay, another opportunity.
There offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely.
You better not struggle this much tomorrow. Thankfully, Mensa is not out. And that, I mean, that's, we talked about, it's no disrespect to Nickel. It's just, it's asking a lot to throw him out there now. Nah. And I think at the end, by the time this game is over, we're going to look at it and say, okay, Miami turned up in the second half. I think so.
Passing game, moving the sticks, nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to
I hope so.
capitalize on this momentum.
Because we kind of fizzled out here.
That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Looking for a physical attack.
Like that. Wish you could have got.
He's piled up 76
Actually, it's okay. Okay.
on the ground, and what a season he's having. It's almost certainly going to be a 1,000-yard campaign. To throw, it's Nickel. They're all over it. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody.
Right, at least he didn't get sacked.
It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Ooh, okay. Didn't see that coming. Neither did they. We're running out of time here, though. Really would have liked to have 7. Has to throw it away. We got time for another play. We got one more. Come on. Let's go. We still got a timeout as well. So it doesn't have to be to the sideline. Come on. Going for the end zone. Yo! Look, I got some things to say. Give me just a second. Okay, listen, hold.
Really nice job. Good job by the staff too, getting the plays in quickly so they could get up.
If the reaction seemed weird, it's because I didn't think that he was going to catch that at first. The body control there. That was a great catch.
Tremendous confidence heading in at halftime.
Yeah.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
Yeah. I thought that was either going to be picked initially, and then I thought, okay, well, no, he's not coming down with that. And to find the end zone there late when it looked like Boston College was maybe going to be able to make it 13-9 or maybe give up a touchdown. Obviously didn't want that to happen. Now you go into the locker room 20-6. Yeah. Yeah, we'll take over the second half, I think. Yeah. What's going on, Patty? Happy early birthday. But yeah, guys, we can keep the banter, the trash talk and stuff going. That's okay. We love it. It's a good time. We all want our team to win, as we should.
Number 18, the Alabama Crimson Tide.
Uh-oh.
And it's the Crimson Tide on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates, And while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon. Here now, some other games you may have
Ohio
interest in,
State
and
beat
social
Michigan.
media has
What did
some
that say?
sharp opinions about
49
the
to
state of things
44?
right now.
Oh, buddy.
Now back to your game at Hard Rock Stadium. This running back is enjoying one
There we go,
very
Fletcher.
productive day.
There we
He's
go.
the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win.
They do receive.
On the move from inside his 5.
But we'll see if they can do anything
He
with
was
it.
hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Boston College offense makes its way onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see
All right,
if they
second
can
half
answer that
getting
last
started.
score, trailing by 4.
Canes definitely got to turn it up. We need to separate ourselves from these guys, make a statement with Luke Nickel out there. People said, hey, y'all are screwed now. Season done. It's over. We say absolutely not. This is a bad Boston College team, but these are very valuable snaps for Luke Nickel when you know for a fact Mensah is out for a minimum of 8 weeks. So, all in all, 20-6 at halftime, not too bad. I would say decent. You know what's even better than decent? What I would actually say is really good. The offer that the sponsor of tonight's stream has put out there for y'all, the viewers, the college football family, Prize Picks. If you use code HMA when you download the app by clicking the top link in the description, if you're a new user, when you play your first $5 lineup, you get $150 in lineups instantly if you win. It's true. And again, NFL preseason, still popping off. And my favorite thing to do, I tell you guys all the time, is going through and predicting and picking total season stats for players. More or less on receiving touchdowns. Is Puka Nacua is he gonna have 8 receiving touchdowns in 2026? Caleb Williams, more or less on his passing yards. You can build a lineup over on the Prize Picks app and then track this throughout the NFL season. You can do college, obviously, as well. Again, just make sure you use code word HMA over on Prize Picks. Supporting them, the sponsor, supports the channel. And I'm always on there. Even with some of them I don't submit, I'm on here just always building lineups and stuff. Just kind of, I'm laying in bed and I'm like, okay, is Genty going to have more than 974.5 rushing yards? Going in, researching it, and show them some love. Appreciate Prize Picks for sponsoring. The reason I got hung up is because I'm like, I don't know what to think about Genty.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel
this
like
year,
offensively, you should go back to what's been working
I don't
for
know.
you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat.
I don't know what to think about that guy.
At this point.
And I would also say, Palmer,
Is he going to have a good year or no?
Defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Back to throw, it's McKenzie. Under pressure. And he was hit just
The
as he released
pressure.
it, and it falls to the turf. Boston College will send out the punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Looking for room. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line.
I don't know. That's something
Guys,
that
this
gets
offense coming back out
debated
onto the
a
field.
lot. If Jeremiah Smith entered the portal, which by the way I do not think he would do, he'll finish his career at Ohio State. But if that did happen, would Canes fans want him to come to Miami? And I know people say, well, Coop, look at the numbers he's put up. He's a freak athlete. Look at the size. Of course you want a receiver like that. But a lot of Canes fans say, you know what? Frick that guy. We got Malachi Toney. We got our guy that wanted to stay home and put on for the crib, right? Screw Jeremiah Smith. He can stay over there with Ohio State. So I don't know. I don't know what people, how they feel about
They
that.
may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today.
He went to Ohio State. They won a national championship. I mean, they lost to us, I know,
Not a lot of room
last
to field
year.
this one. Good coverage on that one, and they get him almost immediately.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
BC has
The
ball
fan
back,
base would be
hoping for a
divided, I
party in
think.
the mods. They really didn't move the
Yeah.
ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around.
The Dolphins.
Makes the catch. It's green. Really needed to play like that.
See, that's
to
what I'm
get out
saying.
of their own end.
Dana
They
says,
move the chains
agreed,
and
Coop.
mark it at the
We don't want his
29.
ass. Next comment, with open arms, Coop. We'd be split.
Quick give. It's
No,
Dickens.
sir.
Stopped right there. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw. It's McKenzie.
Wow,
And
big hit
hang
there.
on after the hit, and it'll bring up
You know what
third
we've
down.
not done? We've not
And
cranked the
this
siren
offense
in a
is
minute.
desperate to keep this drive alive. Trailing by multiple possessions, and it's
Carson
getting late.
Beck is going to get Jeremiah Smith.
Rushes on. That pass is
All
right
day to
off
throw.
target. He got
Finally
crazy.
find
He was trying to
somebody
throw
just for
and
him
they
to
can't
drop it.
convert on 3rd down.
Bet that
Boston
hurts.
College lining up to punt this one away.
Boston College is the only weekend the Canes
Trying to
and
get
Finns
started.
both play at Hard Rock. That's
They'll
good
get down
news
and put a stop
for the
to
Dolphins,
this return.
honestly.
They'll mark it at the 32. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back
There
to
we
what
go.
was working earlier.
Let's put together a drive right here. I
To
wouldn't
me,
say
that
that's the
starts
end of
with
the
being
game
a
if
more
they score,
physical
but
team.
it's
No, I definitely agree. Being
Boston
the more
College,
physical
2
team,
field
but
goals.
understanding the
They don't have
situation
the
of game,
juice.
You're still winning.
That's a fumble. Recovered by the defense. And
Yeah, you know what? Maybe I should just keep my mouth shut. Tony froze. Tony cannot believe it.
Great job.
He's
by the
not
defense
moving
here,
from that
forcing
spot. He
the
cannot
fumble
believe
on the
he
wide
just
receiver.
fumbled that.
Understand the ball came out quick. I got to break, get hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
I hope he's
All right,
okay.
guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Complete. They
Oh,
make the
buddy.
stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. Takes the handoff.
How do we feel about Jacobs?
7-yard
I
pickup
love
on
having
that
as
one.
much
It's now
depth
2nd
as we
and
can
3.
get there in the wide
They can
receiver room.
really be aggressive after that last play. It's
I
2nd
think
and
it'd be
3.
tough though because I would be higher
The
on
bootleg wants to throw it.
Moore and Upshaw. Obviously Tony's going to play.
They make
Barcate's
the tackle,
gonna
but not
play.
before he picks up the 1st down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains.
I would
Trying to run. It's
I'd be
Dickens.
higher on Moore and
He's
Upshaw.
dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. And the Heat gets there.
Okay.
And they get him down at the 14-yard
So Ray said absolutely not.
And this
Not in
defense,
my
man,
house.
They do it again. Like, they've done an unbelievable job of forcing field goals. And another opportunity, backing the offense up, getting the sack, maybe an opportunity to do it again.
Quarterback's got
I
to
know
get
originally it
the
was
ball.
Moore
That
is
last
is
sack's
popping
not on the
off,
line.
then it
That's
kind of
on them.
transitioned over
Now
to
it's 3rd
Upshaw.
down. Back to pass. It's McKenzie.
I like both of them.
Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown Eagles! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
And I love the decision by the quarterback.
Okay.
Finding his playmaker, getting him the football
Guys, it's the
quickly
last game of the
so he
season
could make something
against a
happen
bad
after
Boston
the
College
play
team.
and
Luke
get
Nickel or
six.
not.
He'll try to tack on one more.
Pending the extra point at 20-13.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer.
It's a one-score game.
So that scoring
I
drive
mean,
took
we
only
knew
6 plays. And they
w-
top it off
that it
with
was
a
gonna
14-yard pass for the touchdown.
overall have a
And it'll be a touchdown.
Negative impact is the wrong word. People are going to watch this video after the fact, and they're going to say, damn, Coop hates Luke Nickel. It ain't that. It's just Darian Minson's the clear starter. Brought him in for a reason.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. How about this job by the
So we can't come out here. We can't have a situation. We can't have a 2017 situation where we go on a run and then somebody screws up the perfect record in the last game of the season, and then we go get our backs blown out in the ACC championship game. That's kind of a bad analogy because this team's way better than the 2017 team.
From the gun, it's Fletcher. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
Kind of a different situation, but
there is a player still down on the
it's just
field.
it's tough to lose your starting quarterback who won you 11 games.
On the play, and Howie Rowe will keep us up to date on his condition. 3rd and long coming up. Selling the fake.
Dang.
Hang on after the hit.
Dropped.
It'll be 4th down. The Hurricanes will
Yeah,
try to
this
bring them back with
this
the punt.
if Boston College loses this game, they're done. They go 5-7. Season's over.
Their field this one in tight quarters. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they
All right, somebody's got to make a play.
for no gain.
Somebody's got to pick this quarterback off.
After that punt
Enough is
return,
enough.
There is a man slow to get up. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Moves the pocket. It's McKenzie. Blasted as he lets
Dang,
it go.
maybe an opportunity there.
In the nick of time. 2nd and long here.
Yeah, that was tough, man. There were so many games of the cardiac canes.
Here comes the heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Just not quite.
Poor decision there. He could have ran for the first down. He had somebody wide ass open. I'm thankful. I'm just saying.
From the gun, wants to pass.
It's all right. If somebody's going to pull through and get a big-time sack right there to raise the man.
Protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th
He's been
sack
racking
they
up
have
sacks
given up. The
this
offensive
season.
coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Boston College will send out the punt team.
Yeah, you're right, Arthur. There's still time to kind of pull away and separate ourselves here. You got to think Boston College put it in the end zone, but where'd they start from? Beyond midfield or close to it after the Tony fumble? You best believe he ain't going to fumble again.
Just a little bit of yards to help out the O.
I know of all that, I was not going to miss witnessing Miami in an ACC championship game in 2017. So, of course, I go there, and it's not ever a game. That one hurt, man.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space.
I did the thing where, I don't know if you guys remember, when Miami played
They
Clemson
find him
in
throwing the football,
2017
proving to be
in that
a
ACC championship game,
They like to
6
feature
speed.
in this offense 'cause they'll continue
My
to make
intro
big
skit for
plays.
that game was getting a Clemson decal and putting it in the back of my toilet so that way I could piss on it every morning when I woke up.
And that one's incomplete. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down.
And I did all that just to turn around and
Keeps it on the boot.
Yeah, it's bad.
looking to throw.
made me look like an idiot.
They make the stop at the 2, but he's got
Here we go, come on.
to give them a first
Let's
and
finish this
goal.
drive.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Miami! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Being the more physical team, and they look like
All right.
it right now.
That's good. Now just think about the shift. You know what I mean? Going into that game, that was we were faking the confidence. Can we admit that? After all the times we had to come back, after dropping the game to Pitt, the last one in the season, I was beating my chest knowing
And finish the deal with the
that I was
run from the
pretty
2.
much faking it.
Here he comes from
And
inside his own
look
5.
at it now.
Nice job by the
Well,
defensive
well,
team.
well.
They stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Dropping back.
Who's that QB?
It's
Luke
McKenzie.
Nickel.
This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being
Yeah.
down 14,
Yeah. Thank you for reminding me.
If you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down.
Lead's still
score,
not big
all of a
enough.
sudden
Oh,
your
yeah, it's
defense
not
gets a
over.
stop, or who knows, better yet,
It is not
it's a
over at all.
turnover.
Still plenty
This
of football to
game
be
is
played tonight.
entirely different.
He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success.
Yeah, it was all bad. Yeah, it was all bad on the tail end of it.
Second down, gonna throw it. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
3rd and 6. Canes fans on their feet.
On 3rd and long, he's gonna have to throw.
Drops have been killing BC tonight.
And it'll force them into a 4th down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away.
I mean, Miami's going to win. It just, you would like to see them extend this lead a bit.
Trying to make the catch in traffic.
This is your opportunity to figure it out before the conference title game, which we will find out tonight who it's going to be against. So immediately after this game, don't go anywhere if you want to know who Miami's going to play in the ACC Championship. Oh, big hit. Big block.
How nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know
Yeah.
what's coming at them. They had
Yeah, the
problems
LSU
stopping
game.
everything that last
Yeah.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now,
That's when I
they gotta
felt
dictate
like
to this offense
if
a
Miami
little bit.
played an SEC team, it was almost a guaranteed loss. It's like we couldn't beat LSU. We couldn't beat the Gators. If we opened with an SEC opponent, it was pretty much over. And that's why I say look at it now. Now look at how Mario has this team playing. We beat Texas A&M and Ole Miss. We own the Florida Gators. You know?
Red pass, it's complete. Turning it on. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the
Yep.
top and a first down.
Move the chains.
Looking downfield, it's Nickel. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Left side is Fletcher. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit
Yep,
short
you're right.
of the first down.
Getting tired, Mike. You're right.
Right side,
Come
it's Vaughn.
on. We got to get
And
those.
brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
Okay.
So
This
here
is not a
comes the
guarantee
field goal
here.
Unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. He slides that just inside the right upright.
Just kidding. Sure it is.
Now the lead's extended to
Sure it is.
Man,
30 to 13.
We're gonna say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice. to
Don't
have
forget
a
about
guy you can depend
Alabama in
on,
2021.
and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice
What an
kick,
interesting
nice
year.
job.
You know?
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground.
What a year.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15.
This feels like a therapy session, if I'm being honest.
Snaps it, they'll
We're all
run to start
talking
the
about all
drive.
the pain and heartache that Miami has caused us,
There might have been
and
trouble. They
we're
hadn't
doing
gotten
it
to him
because it
immediately.
just makes us extra thankful for
And
where
the
we are
Eagles
today.
with myriad options after that big
Right?
pickup on first down.
Let it out. Let it all out tonight, y'all.
The run inside. It's Dickens.
You've been holding it in.
Stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down.
Put those feelings in the live chat. Get it out of your system.
Right back to the well.
Right? We're a different team. We've come a long way.
After the productive
We've been
first
here in the down
play,
times.
2nd and 6.
Stood in the paint.
Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Trying to get rid of it.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over.
Long
because he
nights
is
getting trolled
whacked.
on
We've
social
seen him
media.
go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. You can't wait for this game to be over.
Boston College putting together a very efficient drive.
But look at us now.
Wide
Still got a
receiver
long
comes in
ways to go.
motion.
Still got a lot of work to
Dropping
do,
back,
but
it's McKenzie. And a
what
quick
was
shuttle
that?
pass underneath. He's brought down, but he went backwards.
Talented recruiting classes coming in, coming off of a season where we went on a run in the playoffs and played for a national championship. Back-to-back double-digit win seasons. Let's make it 3 in a row. I mean, just think about the types of conversations we're having and what we used to talk about. Really, like really actually think about it. It went from maybe if absolutely everything goes flawless for us in this game, we might have a chance at winning it, to, hey, the expectation is we're back in the playoffs. I'm so thankful for that. You have no idea. Fourth quarter, it's finished strong.
From the gun, wants to pass.
It's good to remember those tough times, to remind us about where we came from. You know, some of you have been Canes fans for going all the way back into the 80s and the 90s. So you've seen some good times. I say all the time, I've seen way more bad than good. I said, sign me up. This is my team. It's meant to be. I never rooted for anyone else. And then after that, they went on a 20-plus year spree. I don't even know. Being bad.
Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating the ball down the field.
Wow.
Just had to get rid
Tried to throw that into the crowd almost.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air.
I'm just thankful that we feel like we can have high expectations.
He was fighting
wow.
and struggling his way, trying to get that first down.
I feel like that was kind of a poor spot with the ball, but I mean.
Good, right down the
Yeah, he got it.
That'll close the gap to 14.
And I'll be honest, I don't.
Hey, have a good night, Shogun.
4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker.
Dang, you've witnessed all 5 Miami Natties for real? Rebuilding the offense around Luke in real time.
Bring it back from inside his 5.
All right, what we can't do is have a 3 and out here.
Right at the 20-yard line, good coverage there. The Canes offense comes onto the field.
Let it out.
So
let it out, my brother. Oh, Fletcher with another 6-spin move tonight. He said absolutely not. He said you can't touch me.
This offense has really done a
Woo,
nice job
buddy.
on the ground.
That's 1K yards for Fletch on the season. Still got a lot of football to be played as well. Yeah, I do. I do. I do.
Along, right? If they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
A give to Brown. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts.
My box is video that game.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Canes
let's take our time. We're not in a rush here.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and
I'm more than ready to go on a multi-year run of consistently being in the playoffs, being in the top 10, being in the top 5, top 3, just being on top of the college football world. Actually legitimately being feared.
Again, it's Brown.
Dang.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster.
What is this, 50?
It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that lead grows even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
Yeah, there were some tough years against UNC. Real tough.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Giving up that last field goal really hurt. It's a 3-possession game, and things look dire, to be candid. Quickly out to the tight end.
Oh, you heard the crowd reaction.
It'll be a short pickup on that one. They got 3
Dang.
on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Scanning the field, it's McKenzie. Oh, pressure's coming. He just got rid of that one to save the
Denzel
down.
Perry
Didn't
was
see
always
anything
so
he
fun
liked.
to watch.
Let's see what
I'll never
call they
forget the
have
time
on
they
third
put
and long from the
a
28.
camera, like a GoPro or something, on his helmet at practice, and he laid somebody out.
On the gun,
And
wants
people
to
weren't really
pass.
doing that much then,
Rush
you
right
know,
in his face.
with the camera
Out
stuff.
wide left, it's Green.
Even like a
He'll
first-person
be stopped
POV.
about 2 yards
Okay, here we
short
go,
of the
y'all.
first down.
4th and 2.
Down in the fourth
If you
quarter,
don't convert
it's
here,
too late
you're
for empty
handing Miami
possessions.
points.
They'll go for it on 4th down.
They got it.
He's brought down, but not before.
They're gonna have to go quick, though,
First
yeah.
down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Fresh set of downs going up top. It's
There it is.
picked off. 13th time
Might
he's
as well
done
be
that
game.
this year. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Canes lose their starting quarterback against Virginia Tech. Come out against a bad Boston College team, and I'm not going to lie, it's been a bit shaky. It should have been way worse than this for Boston College. You can clearly see a difference between Mensa and Nickel, which was expected, even virtually.
The connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
But he'll really have to step up in the ACC championship game, which we'll find out our opponent after this. All right, so stick around. Yeah, man, tough times. We're having to strip down
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's
butt
been
ass
putting on
naked
a
and cover
show
ourselves in
all
Cheez-Its
game
for
long.
views.
We've seen his decision
Tough,
making, we've
tough
seen his
times, man.
athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter.
You're right.
So why stop
You're right.
going?
Think
Just
about
keep it
that.
going when the going's good.
Looking to throw again. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Miami! Touchdown, and Miami! The punishment has been extended.
Bye-bye, BC.
The lead keeps growing, and so do the
Beautiful ball from Nickel. Can we appreciate that for just a moment?
And they are still scoring.
Well-placed throw from Nickel. Tony makes up for the fumble.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out.
Next thing you know, we put 40 on these guys. That makes me feel a little bit better. A little bit better.
That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. Fielded in the end zone, it's Green. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. To the air, it's McKenzie. They go to the...
I mean, look, I don't want to break the immersion, but for those that have been here, okay, I'm going to show you something. And like I said, this seems like it's negative. It's not negative. The point of this is to say, think about where we used to be, right? I know a lot of y'all remember this. And if you don't know, it's probably best you don't ask. I'm just saying.
Screen. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Second down to the air. Fires on the run. Intercepted, and now he's up to
I think he stepped
14.
out, though.
Got some room to run.
If nobody saw it, I'm not going to say anything else about it, okay? I thought Poiser stepped out. Hey, look, I'm not a ref, okay? I'm watching from home. Anyway, next year you can turn off the injuries. I think we should leave it because it does make it even, like, slightly more real because, I mean, players do get injured. It happens. Off his head. Bounced off his freaking head.
Right on the doorstep with a first and goal.
Leave it up, you're almost done. Wait, what?
Huh? Here, it's Brown. Swamped immediately.
But maybe we can find a way to turn the injuries down because it has been kind of bugged. And it was bugged last year. It was much worse last year, though.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard
Last year, you would have players, if it was inside 2 minutes late in the game, a player would get injured every down.
Pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, taking away all that small stuff, all the stuff, the easy access, the free release.
What a waste of Cheez-Its. You think we didn't eat those?
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? Motion from the wide receiver.
My bathtub is clean. They were on my naked body. So, I mean, anyways.
Touchdown, Hurricane. Touchdown, Miami. And that might be a dagger.
There we go. Come on. We got to encourage virtual Luke Nickel. All right. Looks much better, man. Much better. Some big boy throws going down tonight. They said, wow, Coop, it's a 7-point game. What is happening? They changed the channel. Now they're checking back in. Well, it's 47-16. Yep. You're going to the Florida State game? I'm going to try. I don't know for sure, but I'm going to try.
Left side is right. Gain of right.
I'm trying to work on the logistics, you know, of everything, and it's it actually doesn't look great, unfortunately, but I'm trying. Luke's making you feel confident?
Finds a crease. It's Dickens. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2.
Again, Miami is going to go 12-0. They're going to go undefeated in the virtual season. I don't know the last time that happened. It has happened before, I'm pretty sure, but it was way back when we were simming these on NCAA 14. So, hey, been a long time since this has happened. Hey, no problem, Straight Street 6. Either way, you know I appreciate you.
Going for it all. And he throws his
wow.
third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
Defense stepped up in a massive way late in the game as well. Another pick.
After that interception.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one.
Went to the Iowa State game in Orlando and watched fans shout, "We want Cam," after Guidry's defense did absolutely awful. Yep.
More speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing
the
football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
Yeah, man, like really think about the journey. I know that I crack a lot of jokes and stuff. That's just kind of my personality. It's how I cope with life, is I make jokes. I like to make people laugh. I like to laugh myself. It's just the kind of person that I am. But I'm being serious when I say think about how far we really have come. You're right. Even if you just want to think about since we've been doing videos on this channel, 2017 was like, that was my first year. And we're in the dang ACC championship game. I know we got our butts beat, but I'm just saying we can go from that, and then it's been a lot of just the laughing stock of college football. Of course you lost this game. You know, and we've been the butt of so many jokes. And you can tell now the shift. Even when people try to troll, it doesn't hit the same. You know what I mean? Because we're feeling pretty good. Make a joke about stadium. Make a joke about attendance. Talk about losing or missing out on a recruit. That's okay. We'll go get somebody just as good, if not better. They're scared. They're worried. And it feels great from our point of view. Yeah. The co-OC in the building. Nico got it done, Melissa. Luke Nickel got it done. It wasn't perfect. There were some questionable balls from him, but there were some great throws late in this game. Some big boy throws. Canes complete the undefeated regular season. There it is, y'all. Look at Fletch, 162 rushing yards. Look at him hyping up Nickel. Let's freaking go. 12-0.
Forget the heartbreakers. This play could decide it. Just
all right, let's find out who they're playing in the ACC championship game, guys. Don't go anywhere for at least another couple minutes. Let's see who they play in the ACC Championship game. Let's find out what the matchup is. On a Friday night, NC State. We were watching a live stream. I feel like more people probably found me from bad things happening than good things. I talk to people all the time, and I'll be like, hey, like, how did you discover the channel? A lot of people say it was the Georgia Tech loss. The knee. The knee
It went
debacle.
from 3-star Mario to 3-star Norval Elmau rolling on the floor laughing.
Well said, Daddy Wolf. Yep. Now, a lot of people say, Coop, you want to know how I found you? When you smashed that keyboard after losing to Georgia Tech. I say thanks. Yeah. Okay. Mission complete. Who do we face in the ACC Championship game? Here we go. And then we'll go back and look at this. I don't want to keep people waiting. I want to find out who we play in the ACC Championship. Here we go. Here it is. I don't remember. I can't remember the conference standings. So this is going to be a surprise for me. Here we go, the big reveal. You remember me eating my score predictions. Oh, buddy. Bye week. We'll look at the stats. We will. People were waiting to see who's playing the ACC Championship game. It's Sunday. A lot of people got to work, so I'm just trying to hurry and get to that. Then we'll recap. Let's give the people what they want. There it is. Miami and Pitt in the ACC Championship game. There it is. Yep. Oh, buddy. Now, we already played these guys. We played these guys. Here it is. We'll go back and take a look at how that panned out, as a matter of fact, actually. Yeah. So let's go see. Let's save again just to be safe. We'll get a look around the country. We need to check conference standings with other conferences, SEC. Like, let's kind of see how things are working out here. I want to look, when we played Pitt, what was the score? Here, let me hide my camera. Look at the score when Miami played Pitt earlier this year. Look at this. Yo. It was 31-27. That was actually kind of a tight game. Yeah, look at that. Put up 17 in the fourth quarter. 7-7, 7-7. Scoreless in the third for us. This is, I mean, remember, we got Mensa here. Okay. All right, let's take a look. Let me do one thing at a time here. Let's take a look at the Boston College stats. Let's see what Nickel had. We had 527 total yards of offense to their 271. 163 on the ground. Obviously, that's pretty much all Mark Fletcher. 4 of 16 on third downs. That's 25%. Hopefully that gets better. We had a fumble. That was the Malachi Tony fumble. So no picks from Nickel. I think that's important. $42 of 53, 3 touchdowns, no picks. I mean, I'll take it. Fletcher, 28 for 162. Barkate led, 9 receptions, 88 yards. Vaughn with 84. Tony 72. Marquette had 2 touchdowns. Tony had 1. Sacks. What do we got? 2, 3, 4, 5 sacks. 5 sacks in that game. Let's get a look around the country here. Let's see what the conference championship games are. Let's see what the setup is. We'll take a look at the top 25 as well. The regular season, virtual regular season is done, y'all. The CPU simulated version is done. Coach Coop plays will be done tomorrow. I'll be playing Boston College. I take control of the sticks. But we have officially simmed 12 games, y'all. Crazy to think about, isn't it? Wow, so Pitt went 10-2. Their only conference loss was to us. The stage has been set. Ooh, buddy. Okay. Let's look around. Let's look around here for just a second. Where can we see... Okay. There we go. They gave us a nice little thing that shows us all of the conference championships that are going down. Sam Houston and Liberty, Texas State and Boise State, New Mexico and North Dakota State. North Dakota State's number 25. Pitt and Miami for the ACC. Utah and BYU for the Big 12. The MAC championship is Western Michigan and Sacramento State. Sun Belt, Louisiana Tech and Marshall. American championship, USF and Tulane. Look at this. The SEC championship is Ole Miss and Tennessee. Big Ten, oh buddy, a 10-1 Nebraska. Wait, 10-1, how does that happen? Why didn't they play 12 games? What happened? Am I out of the loop? Against Ohio State. Hey, have a good night, Daddy Wolf. I appreciate the support tonight, man. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know what I was about to say. I was going to say thank you. There you have it, guys. There are the conference championships. There they are. Will Nebraska beat Ohio State? Let me see something. Let's look at top 25. Let's look at conference standings also, just to kind of see how it's shaped out at the end of everything. So yeah, Ohio State is the number 1 team in the country for now. Miami behind them at number 2. Ole Miss was 11-1. They did have a loss. BYU went undefeated. 12-0. Look at that, man. Nebraska at 5 is kind of wild to see. Yeah, let me see. So they've got a double bye. Yeah, okay. I hadn't really paid attention to that. 17 teams in the Big Ten, maybe. Anyways, let's take a look at the rest of them here. Virginia at 8, Pitt at 9. So you got some ACC representation in here. SMU at 11. Look at this. Florida State at 16. 6th in the ACC, mind you, but a 9-3 season for the Noles. We had an in-depth discussion, kind of, about Mike Norvell. What would this mean for him? 9-3 in 2026 and ranked 16th in the country. I don't know. Maybe that is enough to keep his job. Texas down here at 22, where they belong, maybe further, 8-4. My goodness. Some final conference standings, a look. Canes, of course, first in the ACC. Pitt behind us. That's your conference title game. SMU, Virginia, Louisville, Florida State. Who's the bottom of the barrel teams? Clemson finishes 11th in the ACC. That's wow. Georgia Tech won one football game. I'm not talking in the ACC. They won one football game, period. They went 1-11 and didn't win a single ACC game. The game absolutely got North Carolina right. They went 2-10. Virginia Tech had a piss poor season, kind of 5-7. 2-7 in the conference for them. Clemson, T. Davis, when they split it, they went 6-6. I don't know why Georgia Tech's so bad in this game. Let's check the SEC. I'm kind of curious. So Georgia was 3. Oklahoma, Lane Kiffin, first year in LSU, goes 9-3, finishes 5th in the conference. Summerall's first year with Florida, 7-5, 10th in the ACC. Bottom of the barrel, Mississippi State and Kentucky. Neither one of them can muster a single win in the conference. Michigan was 3rd in the Big Ten. Oregon 4th. It's just kind of cool to look at. You know, I'm a numbers nerd. I enjoy discussing these things, and there's always the build-up every year. We do this in real life when the actual games are played. It's fun to track. Kind of see how it plays out. See how close you are or were with predictions and things. It's kind of cool to see. Are we missing anything, y'all? Conference championship games have been set. We took a look. Peeped the top 25. Okay. All right. What are the bowl matchups? It's showing right now it's saying bowl projections. Did I say projections? Projections. Oh, Heisman finalist. Chambliss, Wilson, wide receiver at LSU, Arch Manning, are we for real? And Botmeyer. So you got 3 QBs and a receiver. Chambliss might be the favorite. Hey, sounds good, K-Nup. I hope you have a good year, bro. Yeah, that was Indiana was 8-4. So we'll probably have to wait a little bit on this. This says projections, so it's not set yet. So we'll probably wait on that. Number 2 and number 3 Big Ten teams had 1 loss, and both were to Ohio State. All right, it's set. They played a close game. Way too close for comfort, but got the job done when Miami and Pitt met on the field in the regular season. However, that was with Darian Mensah. Can Luke Nickel come in and lead Miami to their first ACC championship win. That's going to be so freaking fun to watch. However, you'll have to wait until Friday to see what happens. T. Davis, he says no. No, Coop. Absolutely not. I feel like personally you should want us to win. Because there's no way you have any love for Pitt. So I feel like think about it. All right, think about it. But that was, man, the regular season done. I appreciate everybody for hanging out in all these, for real. It means more than you know, because this truly does help me get through the off season. You know, the college football is obviously when things ramp up for me in a very major way, and I love that. It's so much fun. We get to eat, sleep, breathe football week in and week out. We talk about it all week, not just on game day, reacting to it and all that stuff. And again, we're so close. I know we're not quite there, but we are very, very close. And the virtual regular season is done. So the plan is this, just real quick. I'll try to be as quick as I can here. We're going to do some week 0 stuff. So, like, I'm going to do a watch party for Stanford and Hawaii, at least, because that's relevant to Miami. Like, we play Stanford week 1. So, it'll be kind of a look at them. They've got a new head coach, a lot of fresh faces and stuff over there. So, it'll be cool to get a look at them. But that means that we still have this weekend where there's no college football. So, I think the plan will be conference title game on Friday, CPU, simulation. So this Saturday will be maybe the Coach Coop plays version, but I don't know what's going to happen. So we have to see what happens with the Coach Coop plays version tomorrow. I think we're going to miss the ACC championship game, but we should be in the playoffs. Got to see what happens. Pending results of tomorrow night. What I'm trying to say is this next coming up weekend is likely going to be the last weekend of virtual football. What I did last year is we did the virtual games up until the week before college football started, so this weekend, and then we saved the playoff stuff for Miami's bye week. So this season, I don't know if we have downtime. We might go live on a Wednesday, week 2 or week 3, and sim another game. What I might do is save it for the bye week, and obviously we'll have tons of stuff to talk about with the real season. There'll be other games that'll be played that week that aren't Miami. But since we're mostly Miami, then during the bye week it gives us some virtual football to watch. So I guess what I'm trying to say is I don't know. I don't know yet. But I do know for sure we will do the ACC championship game this coming up Friday. That's locked in. That's certain. There might be Coach Coop plays this weekend, pending the results of tomorrow's game and what we end up getting into. That's the only way I really know how to put it for now. Shout out to Dana owning the board tonight with the Big 5. Daddy Wolf right there behind with the $4.99 and the 2. I appreciate y'all for the love tonight. If you could do me a favor and like or dislike the video, it will make a cool little football thingy that'll pop up. It's pretty neat, right? I guess. And I appreciate the participation in the live chat tonight and stuff, bringing the energy for the simulated game. And this was fun. I know it's not done until we do the conference championship and the playoffs and stuff, but it still feels like we've turned the page. You know what I mean? The regular season's complete. 12 total games. We hung out, and we're so close to the finish line. And I think it's been a great time. It's been a lot of fun, and that's really because of y'all. So I appreciate it. And I'll see you tomorrow for Coach Coop plays Miami versus Boston College. And I'll tell you what, I don't know if I said this already or not, but I guarantee a win. A big one at that. Love you guys. You don't have to say it back, but I will see you tomorrow. Have a good Monday. If you're down and out about having to go back to work or school is starting, just hear me out. 2 weeks away from week 0. We're there, y'all. We're there. Just a little bit longer. I'll see y'all tomorrow.